Hey guys, what is up? Cyber Ace TV here with an overview of the new late 2011 MacBook Pros by Apple. So I'm just going to go over the specs of the new laptops. Now the first, we have the 13-inch MacBook Pro. The base model there is going to be getting an upgrade to a 2.4 gigahertz dual-core processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 500 gigabyte hard drive, and an SD card slot. Now the second model there has a 2.8 gigahertz dual-core processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 750 gigabytes hard drive, and an SD card slot. So what you'll notice mostly from these upgrades is basically an up in the processing power. Next, for the new 15-inch MacBook Pro, we have a 2.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes, and an SD card slot. And for the next model of that one, we have a 2.4 gigahertz, the last one being 2.2, and with the same specs only with a 750 gigabyte hard drive instead of the 500 on the 2.2 gigahertz model. And for the 17-inch MacBook Pro, we of course only have one, which is a 2.4 gigahertz quad-core processor with 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 750 gigabyte hard drive, an SD card slot, and an express card slot. So what you'll notice from this new upgrade in the late 2011 MacBooks, which might be launching as early as next week, is basically upgrading in some of the processing power you'll see there. And so it looks like they only moved up a little bit on each model, but hey, the more processing power, the better. And that is really all that's changed about the MacBook Pros. A little bit of processing power. Now my source in this is of course 9to5mac.com, so there'll be a link down in the description below to their article on this. This has been a brief overview.